So the first ingredient is going to be a little bit of quince base. When I design the drink, I usually use quince liquor. But as quince are in season, not here of course, but they are in season somewhere in the world, especially back home, you can get hold of really nice quince paste right now. So let's give a thick chunk of quince paste there. Say that again, sir?
Where did you get it?
I got it from Fresh and Wild, but you can have it in any major supermarket. And I use quince because I was trying to make a link between Appleton and myself. You know, it was the ITV competition, you need to design something, and we love quince back home. We use it a lot. My mom makes an amazing, really, really good quince paste. So I suppose that it was a little bit homesick, and I got it. Again, as usual, there is always a healthy touch on my drinks. Before it was Defalerum with all those really good herbs and spices that will help you to improve your health. Right now, quince is very high in iron and potassium. Plus, it was supposed to be one there, two, and a little bit more. That sounds okay. That's the love. That sounds okay. So yeah, apparently quince was that golden apple that Aphrodite, how you say? Paris, you know, Greek Aphrodite. Yeah, that's the one that was supposed to be for the winning of the contest. So apparently quince, it's kind of like very magic, and it's been around in mythology for ages.
What do you call in Spanish the food? Marmelos. Marmelos.
Wait a second. Membrillo. Membrillo.
In Portuguese, marmelos.
Marmelo, yeah. So we just carry a little bit. As you can see as well, I love to give my drinks a little bit of thick texture. Not all the time, of course, but like this, for the guest impression, they're just not drinking. They're having something else. And I always tell them that if they drink my drinks, they will have one of the 5 a day in. And most of the time it's true. Because it's all fresh ingredients, and they're going all day.
They have to stay for the 5.
Yeah.
Hey.
I never used that line, Jamie. Thank you. So that is muscovado sugar syrup. Yeah. Muscovado. That's when I used it in the beginning, I used molasses, but this time molasses from back home as well. Molasses having been in our culture for ages. I suppose that's why Spaniards love rum. Anyway, this time that is around 5 ml per drink. This time, as I ran out of molasses and my mom couldn't send them in time, I made the syrup. Which actually the muscovado dark sugar give you those same kind of coffee and a dark chocolate notes that you get from the molasses, and works really good with alcohol. On top of that, we're gonna put 5 ml of this beautiful baby here, which is Havano Antica formula. Everyone know it? Yeah, good friend of the bartender, original one. Again, this side more that for pleasure, for healthiness. Yeah. So, and I find that the vanilla notes that are in the Havano work really, really good with the Appleton. There is now many vermouth where you can actually Havano Antica formula. Yeah, because couldn't bring the whole bottle. Just went run down to the neighbors, our lovely lab neighbors, and I steal it from them. Yeah. Everyone knows that I love it. No. Here. So we're gonna put down just a line there. The name of the drink is Joy Bear. Reason being, Joy, as Joy Spencer, the master distiller, blender, the master blender, and Bear is the end of the magic god in Jamaica. Not a god, it's more like a magic force, some kind of force power. It can be good, it can be bad. But most American people like it and they think it's good for them. So as I designed this cocktail all about beauty and healthiness and happiness, I decided to call it half in honor of the marvelous lady, half in honor of the magic part of Jamaica. Bit more. The drink is going to be a strain over a bowl of ice with some maraschino cherries inside, marasca cherries, and a little bit of the marasca juice. Like this. Let me grab the glasses. When the drink is evolving, you will get some of the flavor of those cherries inside. Again, I do think that cherries work in an amazing way with the Appleton 12, plus they're really high on vitamin C, and they...
So are these homemade cherries?
No, they are... they've been traveling a lot. The ice has been traveling a lot today, so it's not as cool as it should be, but that is kind of okay, because what we want out of it is dilution. Knife. Yeah, it's a little bit melt. I blame Casa de Havano because they don't have a freezer. Nah, don't blame anyone. So in this case, we might add a little bit of, just a couple of regular ice cubes. Yeah, as you see, it's melting already, the bottom is melting.
So coming back to your cherries,
they're marasca cherries, and they are Luxardo marasca cherries.
okay.
Because when cherries are not in season, and right now is the Spanish cherries that are in season, they just arrived to the market, so I didn't have the chance to actually infuse them myself.
And you buy these and they come in a jar?
They come in a jar, and they are available by amateurs. They're gorgeous, man.
And the syrup, is it alcoholic?
Yeah, a little bit. They don't say it, because it's the same syrup that is actually with the cherries. So that's our second ice bowl there. Come on, beautiful. Yeah, as you can see, the bottom is melting a little bit already, but it's good because we're gonna have the flavor of the cherry already there. It's like if instead of getting the drink cold fresh, you try it from a friend 5 minutes after the drink has been made. So just a couple of regular ice cubes.
So Appleton, quince, cherry, and the ice, muscovado.
Havano, which is gonna give you that bitterness, bitter sweetness that will make the end of Appleton even longer.